So according to Buddhist teachings, we see in the Dhamma, one who can practice meditation as thoughts of development or thought of meditation or metta meditation. Most of the people practice metta meditation as the mindly thing. Last night I was emphasized that the meditation is something active with our body and with our verbal actions. The Buddha has preached the Dhamma as the development of the person, development of the full person. Then we have to consider about what we develop. The mind is one part of the person, and verbal actions is also another part of the person. And physical action also another part of the human personality. So if you try to develop your verbal actions as a meditation, Buddha always has shown us how we can develop our verbal actions. When we meditate, usual meditation, the mind, thoughts, develop our thoughts on metta or loving kindness, we focus on our mind. But here in Pali language, in some context, mention Vachi Bhavana. Vachi means verbal. Bhavana means you know already, development, cultivation. So Vachi Bhavana, Mano Bhavana, Kaya Bhavana. Already we know the Mano Bhavana, development of the mind. Here I am going to explain you what is the Vachi Bhavana. If you use your verbal action in wholesome way for the benefits of others, that is the Vachi Bhavana, not only others, also for ourselves. When we chant Buddha's qualities, Dhamma's qualities, Sangha's qualities, we developed our Vachi Bhavana. When we chant Arahang Samma Sambuddho with meaningfully, we develop our Vachi Bhavana. Buddhanussati Vachi Bhavana. In Pali, we call Buddhanussati Vachi Bhavana. The intention. What is the intention of chanting? You make some inner energy with Buddha's great qualities. So in the same way, if you use your verbal action for the benefit of others, you usually do this action for the well-being of others. That means you practice, you develop your verbal action with metta mind, mind of loving kindness. So Buddha has done it very perfect way. Buddha saw that the human, not only human, all beings are suffering. Jatipi dukkha, jarapi dukkha, vyatipi dukkho, maranampi dukkham, etc. He saw that how all beings were suffering with all these dukkhas or calamities or this kind of all the negative things. So he realized the Dhamma and he knew that this Dhamma will help for all beings, especially for the human being who has enough capacity to understand this Dhamma. That is why he said that Paññāvantassayan Dhammo. This Dhamma is only for the thinking man. This Dhamma only for the well-educated people who is thinking. So Buddha knew that this Dhamma to the educated or thinking people, so I have to preach this Dhamma to the world. That is how he thought. He thought of loving kindness on all human beings, all beings. So that is how this Dhamma came out from the Buddha's mouth. So dear friends, that is how we also can give the Dhamma and good advices and good guidelines to the mankind to change their way of life to holy life. So that is how we can practice this Vachi Bhavana. Vachi Bhavana. Verbal actions meditation. So our noble teachers, our noble upasakas, upasikas, elders always try to make our way to Buddhist way or good way or holy way. Make mankind holy mankind or Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami or Arahant person to become this kind of holy person. So if you can give to anyone this advice to practice, observe seals, practice generosity, treat the elders, treat the monks, and develop your mind, develop your meditation, practice loving kindness in this different kind of ways. So that is how we can practice this Vachi Bhavana. So Buddha has done very well that. That is why we have this great Dhamma. That is Vachi Bhavana. So please understand, not only we have Mano Bhavana, we have Vachi Bhavana too. The next item is Kaya Bhavana. Kaya Bhavana. When you clean Buddha statue, when you help someone who is sick or when you offer some dana by using your physical actions, hands, your other parts of the body, or basically physically, if you do something, you can work for Buddha, you can work for your teacher, you can arrange some good things for your teacher, you can prepare something for your teachers and elderly people and who needs that kind of help. Your action, your physical action, make meditation on your physical action. That is the thing we call that Kaya Bhavana. Kaya means physical or body. Bhavana means again the cultivation, development. Not only mentally development, the physical development for the good things. I always see this upasika here in this temple. Work for the temple, work for the people, work for the Buddha, clean the Buddha statue and other upasaka also. So they automatically practice Kaya Bhavana. If you have this understanding, I think they practice better than before because you know what is you are doing. You understand, you realize properly what is the how we have to do this kind of physical meditation. You practice your physical action as a development of your good behavior. Kaya Bhavana. So Dhamma friends, Mano Bhavana already we have most of the time we do, and we calm our body and our postures and our physical action, calm down. We try to calm down our physical action when we practice Mano Bhavana. So, but you mentally change your thinking and you do something with your physical parts of the body, and you do very holy, great actions for the well-being of others. So that is Kaya Bhavana and Vachi Bhavana. So I think in this morning you got this understanding, and try to practice not without understanding, with good understanding. If you practice, then you know you have done Kaya Bhavana, Vachi Bhavana better than before. Already you have done these teachings. We notice when we go anywhere in the temples, and we know that you already have practiced this kind of development. But if you do these things, these are the meditation. If you arrange some flowers for the Buddha, if you arrange some pujas, offerings for the Buddha, for the Dhamma, for the Sangha, especially if you can preach some Dhamma to the people with understanding, not without understanding, also make that Vachi Bhavana meaningful. So now going to lead the meditation for a while. First of all, as usual, first of all we spread our thoughts on ourselves, because if you can't spread your metta thoughts on yourself, you can't spread others. First of all, we have to understand that we need loving kindness for ourselves. So, as usual, I recite the Pali stanza, and then we can develop or practice Metta Bhavana, thought of loving kindness. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Aham aviro homi, abhyavajjo homi, anigo homi, sukhi attanam pariharami, aham viyamaiham acari upajjaya mata pitaro ita santa manjat ita santa veri santa avera hontu abhyapajja hontu anigha hontu sukhi attanam pariharantu dukkha munchantu aham aviro homi. May I free from ill will. Abhyapajjo homi. May I free from anger. Anigo homi. May I free from stress. Sukhi attanam pariharami. May my life be peaceful. Aham viyamaiham. Not only me. Acari upajjaya. My teachers and upajjayas, Hita Satta friendly means Manjat Hita Satta neutral means Viri Satta unfriendly beings Avera Huntu may they free from angry, may they free from ill will. Sukhi attanam pariharantu may their lives be peaceful. Aham aviro bhumi may I be free from ill will. Abhyapajjo homi may I be free from anger. Anigo homi may I be free from stress. Sukhi attanam pariharami may my life be peaceful. Aham viyamaiham not only me. Achari upajjaya teachers and upajjayas Hita Satta friendly deeds only. Manjat Hita Satta neutral means Viri Satta unfriendly beings Avera Huntu free from ill will. May they free from anger. Sukhi attanam pariharantu